Hey, what's up, y'all? It's K out here. I just wanted to send out a huge big shout out for this Tampa woman that's not far away from me. I'm out here in Florida, out here in the Waimama, region. But a Tampa woman got attacked by an attacker inside her apartment gym complex, in which she had survived the attempt from the rapist that tried to attack her, and she did her thing and she managed to, survive the attempt from the rapist. And now the guy's in jail, and I'm pretty sure he's most likely going to be sent, for a pretty long sentencing, depending on how the court ruling will be. But either way, I just wanted to, make this video to send a huge big shout out to this woman. I think her name is Nashali Alma. She's a Tampa woman out of Florida. And yeah, let's just take a look at this quick little video here, and then after that, I will give my whole, take on it. I'm not gonna go off on, this whole article, but I'm just gonna play this video here.
It's after letting him in, Thomas Jones did something really bizarre. He walked up to her, Nishali says, didn't even say a word, and tried grabbing her by the waist. Well, she pushed him away, yelled at him to back off, tried running away, even had some gym equipment, got those in between him to create some more separation, started to tried to dial 911. He was trying to grab her phone, kept coming at her. Eventually, they end up on the other side of the gym. He would not stop, and that's when the attack escalated, became violent, and he was trying to take her to the ground. Nishali just kept throwing several punches, even striking him with her phone. Eventually, he was able to tackle her. It appeared to have her pinned on the ground for a few seconds, but she just kept on fighting, kept hitting him, kept attempting to call for help until she was able to get on her feet, and she says exhausted him, and that's what ended things. Because she continued to fight, well, he eventually gave up, and then once she had a little bit of space, once he let her go, Nishali ran to the door to escape. Now, once she got out of the gym, she called 911 immediately and tells us that deputies were quick to arrive on scene, but Thomas Jones had already taken off on foot. Turns out, though, he lives there. He lives in the same apartment complex. So when he came back the next day, he actually attempted an assault on another woman. According to a second affidavit, Thomas Jones knocked on the door of a different woman, forced his way into her apartment after she'd yelled at him to leave. And thankfully, her fiance, also home, chased him off. They called 911, and this time deputies were able to catch him. Thomas Jones admitted to deputies that he was watching the woman for several minutes while she was on her balcony, said that he wanted to try to have sex with her. That's why he went to her door. He's being charged with sexual battery, felony kidnapping, and 3 counts of burglary. He is still in jail. Now, remember, as frightening as this all is, your phone can actually serve as an emergency.
Alright, so I'm just gonna stop right there. I don't like Fox News, and Fox News just be rambling off. But if you guys want to take a look at this, I will put the link in the Instagram description and YouTube description for anybody that wants to take a look at this. Here's my thoughts on this. The whole thing about this whole situation is that this is another reason why women need to start empowering themselves a lot more. And this is a good step to, start bringing women that want true female empowerment to utilize more weapons of self-defense, like guns, knives, or basically whatever, to be, successful in their attempt to do whatever they need to do. I think this is another great example why women need to start carrying guns and any form of protective weaponry, because those same idiots that are feminists or people that want to promote anti self-defense philosophy to think that women don't need weapons to help themselves. That's not true. Like, if that guy had a gun on him, or he had anything of a particular weapon to hurt her, she could have died. She could have she could have straight up died with nothing to keep herself, protected, and she definitely would have been, the one to be the victim of, of a unexpected crime done by that sick individual. I, for one, would definitely had a stepped in if I was in that situation. if I saw like a woman get like attacked by a man. And I think the thing is that when we think that nothing can happen to you as humans, you tend to think that anybody around you does not have the intention to do harm to you, and that's not true. It's very, very common that any form of vigilant behavior, or I wouldn't say vigilant, but violent behavior from any sick, individual that wants to do harm to you, they have the desire to do that to you whenever they come out of their way to do something bad to you. And for women that don't think like that, to think that any man doesn't have the intention to do that to you, it clearly shows there is a lack of self reliance and a lack of self sustainability that women don't want to take ownership of to protect themselves. I don't think every woman's like that. I think there's some women that think just like me, like us men, where we don't need to be kind or nice to anybody around us, but whenever you see wrong around you, and that there's a potential threat nearby, you have to always keep your head on the swivel to do something out of your own natural killer instinct to defend yourself. So either way, shout out to Nashley Alma. I hope everything's okay with her. I definitely would have came in to help a woman like her, and I hope everything's good with her because I live out here in Florida, and I'm out here in the Waimama region. But the thing is like I don't see that much bad criminal activity, where people try to do something crazy. But if I do see it, then I'm gonna step in, and I'm gonna be the one to actually do something about it, because for one, police officers are not going to do this, right away, because the quickest thing that a criminal can do before cops arrive is to hurt and kill somebody, and cops are always going to be minutes away, where all it takes is just simply a millisecond of time to do something evil to another person and get away with it. As for this piece of shit, that is currently locked up, I definitely would have killed him. I definitely would have hurt him, and I would have done anything out of my own power to defend any woman that does get harmed or does get attacked. But the thing is just that this is another clear reason why you need to start being more self reliant, and you need to exercise your liberty to enforce self defense of your own will, versus letting the state monopolize security, and they try to hold females back, or hold just people back in general, to not be able to defend themselves. But I mean, I think that fighting spirit is still there for women that do empower themselves, because you can see globally that women that do get attacked around the world, especially in third world countries, they will take that risk to get a gun, and they will get a deadly weapon to defend themselves. And I think here in America, not a lot of women want to do that, because they think that it's not reasonable to have a weapon on them at all times. But with this woman, Alma, or naturally Alma, she could have died. She could have died that night. She could have easily been abducted, and that guy, if he had a gang with him, of course, gangs would easily do that if they wanted to do something like that to a lonely woman, just working out by herself. And I think if anything, imagine if she did have a weapon on her. I think the story definitely would have been a lot more different. And I think either way, no matter how you slice it, you still have to understand that women need to stand up for they need to stand up for their self resiliency, and they need to defend themselves more with the usage of a deadly force to defend their life, because this is just another clear reason to say that self-defense is justified against any foreign invaders that try to invade your space, or criminals in nature that want to hurt you. So yeah, I just wanted to give my support and respect to Alma. I definitely would have stepped in right away if I saw something like that. I'm not gonna let the people that argue against self-defense and argue against like the usage of using weapons for your own self-defense, like guns or whatever, those same people would not stand up for you if you got like attacked. That's basically what I'm saying. For me, like, I'm not like that. I am a true believer in my own, liberty to believe in self-defense first and always respect a person of their own, well-being. So either way, like, I'm happy she's doing well, and I think if anything, if I ever do run into her, I hope she can understand this message, that I'm like bringing in, like, bringing out to everybody, because this is like a really big philosophical issue that not a lot of people want to be honest with themselves, in the realm of self-defense and being resilient as a human being in your own autonomous worldview. But either way, I hope everything's okay with her, and like, my hat goes off to her, but yeah, like, I hope everything's okay with you, Alma, and if I ever meet you, I'll definitely praise you for that. So hope everything's well with her, and yeah, peace, love, liberty, and happiness. So yeah, I just wanted to bring this video out to show you guys that this is like another reason why why statism is a very broken like a broken philosophy, in terms of how people try to say that self-defense is not needed. But this is like another philosophical argumentation to show that self-defense is needed in any human spontaneous order, without any centralized arbitration at use, because the cops were definitely not going to do anything like about it, because all they did was just show up after that the scene's over. So either way, decentralized ethics is a heavily must to be self-sustainable and self reliant. So either way, hope everything's been cleared up, and salute to Alma. Hope everything's okay with you, and yeah, to hell with that piece of crap. So hope he's probably wiped off. So he's probably gonna be dead in jail. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Salute to everybody that watches this video. Be sure to like, rate, comment, share, do what you gotta do, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Bye. Peace, love, liberty, and happiness. I'll see you guys later. It is I, K-Rod, signing out. Bye.